Hi, my name is Melissa. I'm from Peake ReLeaf. I'm here with Abby from LoudVybz's. Welcome to Inside the Industry. So it's been 2 years since we've last seen Abby in Inside the Industry. So Abby, what lesson have you learned from building up your brand?
So in the past 2 years, honestly, a lot has changed. I learned something that's been helping me, and something that I've learned is that consistency and authenticity kind of outweighs like perfection. So I've been trying to do new events. I've been trying to tap into new markets. And with that, I've made a lot of mistakes. But through those mistakes, I've learned that like my events is authentic. It's like when you come here, you feel the vibes, you know, and I'm consistent. So I'm going to consistently do what I'm doing, but trying to find new ways to expand what I'm doing, whether it's like trying to do new marketing or new outreach. Like I want to be consistent in growing and consistent in being, you know, a loud vibe. Mm-hmm.
Where has your journey brought you to today?
So I'm in this space now where I'm finding an intersect between art, community, and cannabis. I feel like my work is it's growing outside of events. So it's like now I'm really tapping into my art, doing more murals, more custom projects. I even started a new coloring book. So it's like I'm trying to find a way to connect all the things I love. And over the past couple years, I've learned that this is what I love to do. So it's been a journey.
Has the journey been more difficult than has anticipated?
For sure, yeah. So I think the creative part is fun. The creative part is easy to do, but then it's like the behind the scenes part that always keeps me on my toes, I should say. Like that is my hardest part. So whether it's logistics, finding new venues, new ventures, new events, new things to like do for the company or do for art in general, that's always something that I say like every day I'm learning, trying to overcome that.
So tell me about your first solo show. How was it? Will you be doing more?
Yeah, so it was surreal, honestly. Like this is my first show, so I have a lot of paintings that I've been hiding over the years, and a lot of my friends are like, you just need to show people instead of hiding it. That's why you're not selling anything. So I was like, let me do something low key. And it ended up being, I think, 80 people RSVP'd, and I had so many people come in and out, and it was fun honestly, it was just fun hearing people's perspectives of my art. Like what they thinking, like telling me why I made this and like what it gives them, the feelings. And I'm just like, wow, I'm happy like someone actually resonate with something that I made. And then after that, I kind of got a rush. So I did another art show after. So I was at an R&B art show. And I sold my first large painting there. And that also was a painting I was too shy to share. So the fact that I showed it the first day and I sold it that same day, I was like, okay, Abby, you need to showcase more art. So I'm hoping down the line there is more art shows. I really enjoy being in that space and meeting people and hearing what they think of my art and how it makes them feel. It's something new that I'm experiencing, and I'm obsessed. It's so interesting and I love it.
So do you have anything from positive, negative about the art industry?
So in that community, honestly, I think the pros of it would be that the art community is 100% supportive. I love the support. The energy feels genuine. Also, the cannabis community, very supportive. They love art as well. The cons, or like, I wouldn't say cons, but more so difficulties, is that sometimes it's hard to showcase cannabis products, and like I feel like sometimes my art has to go under regulations. Like they'll be like, they don't want to see combustion, or they don't want to see joints or the leaf itself when I'm creating stuff. So it's like when I apply for stuff, sometimes they'll be like, it doesn't match the aesthetics, or there'll be children here, so we don't want to promote it. And I want to really end that stigma. Like, cause I'm not saying necessarily I should be at all the kid events, but I feel like you should normalize what this is. People drink wine in front of their kids. I'm not saying smoke in front of your kids. Do not do that. But definitely 100% like educate them on this medicine. Like educate them on what it is, when you should do it. If you're curious about it, just like alcohol, you wait, you know? And I want them to see that with my art and have it hung up in places where people can have that conversation. So that's the only difficulty I see, but I've been overcoming it. So there's outlets. I'm just trying to find it.
Looking back at your journey, where do you see yourself in the future?
So looking back at my journey, I feel like it's definitely been a crazy growing experience, best way to put it. So I feel like for my future, I feel like I'm going to find a way to expand my business, find new ways for LoudVybz to bring creativities to people's space, and then also have more confidence in my art. So like displaying my art more, finding new outlets to express myself. So I feel like in the future, there's gonna be some great creative things happening, and I can't wait to share it.
Any upcoming plans for October?
Yes, so October is my busiest month. So we have a bunch of events lined up. So we just had elevated yoga. We're gonna do our usual paint nights and pour nights, but we're gonna incorporate more pumpkins, more hands-on kind of creativity. And then we're bringing back our candle making class. So it's gonna be glow in the dark candles. Very festive, very vibey. And then we're also doing our 420 scavenger hunt. So we did this last year for 420. We did it for 710, and I decided we should do it again for Halloween, because I feel like trick or treat, we need something too. So I'll be hiding little pumpkins throughout Rockville and teaming up with you guys actually. So it's gonna be perfect because they honestly make the best giveaway bags. So I'll hide a pumpkin in Rockville. You just have to follow us on Instagram, and from there, you'll get our live updates, clues, and you'll find the pumpkin first, and you can go to Peake ReLeaf and claim that prize. And trust me, you don't want to miss it. You don't, because I wish I can play, but I can't cheat. So there's a lot of fun in this month. I can't wait to do these egg hunts, and then honestly just have some glow in the fun, Halloween fun. I don't celebrate, so this is just my way to be creative. It's a very creative month in October, trust me.
Yeah, I think it's the energy.
It is it's spooky season.
Yes,
I did. I was like, it's spooky season.
Yeah,
I felt that. I'm crying.
So what's happened within the last 2 years?
So over the last 2 years, I would say I have been in this transition, and I've really been enjoying this transition. So I said before, like, I've been a full-time entrepreneur, full-time creative, and I feel like being a creative, I found new outlets. So with that, I got into graphic design, and I really enjoyed this new journey for me. And with that, picking up clients in that way, I've been doing murals. So I've really been trying to tap into expand instead of focusing on one thing. So I've been really picking up a lot of new hobbies, I guess like new jobs in a way. And it's been very fun. It's been a crazy journey, and my events have been growing, and the energy in the art community has been growing. So I've been really enjoying Baltimore for real.
So where can we find your art?
So you can find my art on my website, LoudVybz's.com. That is like my online way of getting everything. But if you're in a rush and you want to get something in a store, or you want to get something same day, I have my coloring books at a couple dispensaries, one being Peake ReLeaf. And then I also have made graphics for companies. So I've worked for a few dispensaries. I've made hoodies, I've made t-shirts, and she's modeling one right now. This is my most recent one, the Puff Paint and Relief collection. So it actually matches the coloring book, which is perfect. You see? So it's just something that I love to share with people, and I want people to see it more often. And it's like a play on everything. So there's a few places you can get it. Definitely, if I drop anything new, you'll probably see it at Peake ReLeaf, because they're amazing and they support local artists. So that's the main reason why I love to collab with them. And they're very supportive through this process. So either go online to my website or visit them in Rockville. I'm out there too. So definitely come through and check out the shop.
So I love this piece. Can you tell me a little bit about it?
Yeah, so this one right here, it was a journey. I'm not gonna lie to you, because it took me 5 years to paint it. But let me explain myself. When I started it off, it was a diamond and a girl smoking a bong in space. There was a lot going on. Then I changed it. I made an elephant coming out through the diamond. And then I covered it up again, and then I decided to paint this. So this one's called Wet Lips. It's a part of my Spark collection. So everything in my Spark collection is a reference to smoking. So it'll be like Wet Lips, or it'll be Face a J, or something like in that creative, like it's a reference that you'll get if you did consume. And you can even see it with different lighting, but on the edge, you can kind of see the little diamond on the top of her forehead. So you can see that it's been built up and there's a lot of history behind it. But yeah, it definitely took me a while to figure out what I wanted to do with her. And then I'm happy that she came out. This is probably the most popular one at my art show. A lot of people stopped and wanted it. And I was like, I don't know if I can sell it yet. So definitely can't wait. I might make some prints. Who knows?
That's a good idea. It's beautiful colors.
Thank you. Girl, I went through a phase. You don't even know. The colors I was choosing, it was a lot. 5 years
Wow.
of decisions. Yeah.
Where can we find your act? Boom.
I want a picture of her face when she did that. Screenshot it. Wow, beautiful. Out. Out, I say. Out. I love it. I love it. Yes, you have to put that in there. Really good. Ready?
Yes.
Oh
I'm excited.
I'm excited too. So I've done face paint a few times. I would say like mainly with kids. So it'll be fun to use an adult because most of my stuff I have is adult size. I realize kids have smaller faces. It is something I need to learn. So we're thinking cheetah. Did you want to be a real cheetah or like a colorful cheetah? Colorful cheetah.
Yes.
Okay, enough said. Let me whip out the other one. You gotta trust the process. That's what I tell everyone in my class. I'm like, trust the process. All right. So I'm not gonna do your whole face,
okay,
so you won't look crazy out here.
So when you brush it all together like that, they mix?
So it'll mix if I like switch it around. But I learned with painting, like face painting, body painting, you want your strokes to match like it and keep it that way so the brush will be exactly like that. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, let me put this down and then let me go ahead.
I remember I used to work at a school.
Mm-hmm.
I used to be a preschool teacher. So one summer we did face painting and it turns out the kids were getting allergies.
Yeah, because it matters. It really does matter where you buy it from. And I tell people, I'm like, don't get something cheap. You have to get something that is good for your skin because you can't fix every skin, which is some people are learning. Let's see. Bet. Now we let it dry so I can put on your little spots everywhere and then boom. See, it's way better to do this on an adult than a kid because this kid right now, I know I'm envisioning how much difficulty I had. They would just squirm. One kid just gave me his straight forehead. He was like, I was like, can I at least paint your nose or something? Or like, he's looking at me like, I bet. Almost done. Ooh, what's going on so nice? Oh, I'm obsessed. I bet. Okay. Yes. So for this, I usually use brushes to kind of bait. Let me rephrase this. So every time I paint, I tell people you do the background first and then you add the details second. So for face painting, same thing. I use the brushes to kind of build your background, what's going to be built on it, and then I go in later either with a stencil or a brush, and I would kind of go back and add that detail in there to give you that final touch. So right now, we are about to use the stencils. Let me go ahead and find it. Tricky part with this is like I'm using different parts of it, so I just want it to look a certain way. So I gotta make sure I'm tapping and rotating as I go. Perfect. I'm gonna add one more right here. I need a couple of dots. This is gonna be the hardest part, girl. It's your nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, people always get ticklish, so watch. Don't sneeze. You know you're next, right?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Wow.
Actually, just because you're behind the camera don't mean
I don't get away with it.
Yeah, exactly. You want to make her wear this outside, you wear it outside. You can be a cheetah gang. Don't use your lip as a resting stool. Cool. I'm gonna leave it like that. And then, where is my mirror?
Ooh, I love it. Yeah.
Give me a round. I love it. Nah, that's beautiful. I love the pink and everything.
Yes, I love the colors.
Yes, I'm happy. And that was a quick one. Yes. You're next. Come on. Okay. Dude, you want to just be Tony the Turnt Tiger. You're going to have twisted stripes, man. At your own risk. It's like these tiger stripes, I feel like, are just not give you.
I can't wait.
I can't wait to see.
You might get a hand-drawn tiger face.
Okay.
Hand-painted.
Oh,
Ooh. Good. Okay. I bet. Let me show you too. I hit the mirror. You ready?
Yes.
Ooh. Fierce.
This is Inside the Industry with Abby from LoudVybz. Please make sure to follow, like, and subscribe. Abby, where can we find you?
Yes, follow me on Instagram and Facebook at LoudVybz. That's LoudVybz, like Vybz Cartel. So LoudVybz. And Art by Abaynesh if you're looking for some local art. That'll be Art by, and then all my info will be at the bio for sure.